Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading for August. August. I almost said September. Okay, for August. So let's jump right in and see what we got for you. Um, I'm feeling Alice first. I'm gonna do a regular spread actually. So let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. August in love. Nonsense. I wonder what will happen next. Immortality. I'm going to say this not with a light heart, but I feel like you are with someone or have met someone that you're going to spend a good chunk of time with. Okay? Um, yeah. Yep. I feel like you may be going through something at the beginning of August, learning how to shift through some problems or issues that you were currently having. It could be that you just met this person and you're trying to figure things out. It's not quite solid yet. Not as solid as, like long-term relationship should be, like how it should be. But I feel like you're ready for the adventure, you know? It's like you need to get through some changes with them, shift through some things, figure some things out, go through a hurdle together. But I feel like you're just deciding to be happy with this person, Yeah. It's like there's a little bit of struggle, but then it just gets better. To me, honestly, it doesn't feel, feels like it has influence outside of you two. Okay? Yeah. There's something you two got to get over. Yeah. There's something you two have to get over. But I feel like the connection that you have with each other overshadows whatever the issues may be. Okay? Um it's all about connection and it's all about love in this one. For sure. Um there's a connection, there's a pull that can't really be questioned at this point. And even though things may come up or issues may come up, it's like, I'd rather be with this person. You're figuring out how to get through things, but you just rather be with them. Interesting. Some of you, if you were in a tough relationship, you know which one resonates for you. You're tired of making excuses for this person and you're just deciding to move on. There's two different stories here. It's like you're making the decision for a new beginning and to find that kind of love that you want in another place. So we have 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Tower, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, the Lovers, and the 7 of Pentacles wanted to slip out of there, so I'm going to let it. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Wow, Chariot is in the back. So this is about your willpower. So this is like pushing for something. I feel like you've been pushing for something to happen. And this is like the decision time of figuring out if you want to hold on to it or not. Like if it's stable, if this is something you want to carry with you for the future. Or are you just trying to hold on to it for the now? Some of you do find something that really, like someone that's really your person. And you're like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just holding on to this. Whatever fears I may have, whatever we're going through, we're going to do it together. Some of you are seeing that you may be holding on to something too tightly and you still need to take like one more chance. Okay. Either or, that's for you. Okay. So major arcana, we have the Chariot, of course, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Lovers. Yeah, this is about connecting to the person that is for you and knowing that on the same wavelength if something isn't for you. So you know which one is you already. This is not like, oh, I need to think about it. You already know. Okay? Either way. Either way. I do feel like there's a little bit of shakeup that comes in August. It almost feels to me like reality starts to hit in its way. You know how you can be so in love or so into something, and then you have to figure out like how this is going to work on a regular, normal, day-to-day level. That's what you're trying to figure out here. I feel like you're kind of seeing like how you play a part in things and how you don't. Like, what could I do differently? What could I not do differently? You're just seeing how this relationship or this connection reflects with you. And you're deciding how you want to take control. And that just depends on your specific situation. Okay. So let's see where we're coming from. Yeah. This is like being deeply in love, regardless if you stay or leave. Okay. Whichever one your situation is. You were at least deeply in love with this person. You were very connected with them. And you felt like, you know, it's that kind of love where you feel like your heart's going to explode, you know? But I feel like there's a lot of things coming in to this relationship that's going to make or break it. And what I mean is the real world starts to get involved in the connection. Like, it really comes together. Maybe you just come together for the first time, like seriously. And now, you know, the real world is involved and not just fantasy or just affection for someone, but like real world application. Okay. And it feels make or break to me. Like, this can either make or break this relationship. So, yeah, I feel like you're really putting the focus in on being happy. A lot of you are happy with this person, you know? A lot of you just want stability. And you feel like you can find that here or elsewhere, depending on your situation. There's a spiritual connection between you two. And it's interesting because I feel like it's a reflection. Like, you reflect each other's shadow energy. So if you have trust issues, this person reflects these trust issues onto you, you know, and you have to work through them. That's what it is. It's about working through them, working through the issue. Bless me, I'm sorry. Working through the issues together. And if you can find balance, that's what it is. This is like our make or break energy. Can you work through this? Can we work through this? Okay. You really are really focused on the future. I see you putting in a lot of effort to integrate things or to make things work. You are really hands-on here. Really hands-on. And I feel like the person you're dealing with are just kind of following. They're dealing with things as they come. Okay? You're the more sturdy one. Like, we're going to do this and this is how we're going to do it. Okay? Unwavering in what it is that you believe. They're just going with the flow of things. They're really centered around their feelings. So each thing comes and they feel something about it or it makes them feel a certain way, and then they have to figure out how it affects them. And I see that it affects your partner a little bit more than it does you. You're just thinking like, I'm happy, I want to sustain this, I want to nurture it. So I'm putting that energy into making this sustainable, making this work. Yeah, what I do like about this, it it grows the love between you two. If you decide to stay and work this out together as a team, it really works. You can you can you can knock down mountains if you work together. Is what I see here with the dedication and the care and the love that you have for each other. I don't know why we're starting down here. Yeah. It's like whatever you have works if you can work with it, okay? You don't need to really add anything to it. Yeah, you don't. It's like the love that you have for each other. If you can express that to each other and remember it, um, when you go through these times, you'll be fine. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, you know you love this person, and they know it too, actually. You're fully in the feels. You already know what it is you want. I feel like the love that you have is pushing you forward. That's where you're getting like your core center power to deal with love and relationships. Is you know how you feel, and that's what's driving you, right? And you're ready for a new beginning. This is like you're deciding, like, I'm going to step forward. I'm going to do this. Okay. We're going to do it together, and we're going to grow, and it's going to be beautiful. And we want the same things. And we're going to trust each other, and I'm going to trust you, and we're going to do it. Okay. Because of how I feel for you and how these feelings are growing. I feel like they've been along for the ride for a while. Um, just kind of shifting through the changes in energy and what's been happening. Even when things were challenging, they still were there, even if you didn't think so. Um, but they're seeing that you're starting to see the truth more. Like you're starting to feel it more. And they are starting to be like, okay, well, I don't need to worry anymore. All these things are going on around us. But I don't really need to worry because Scorpio is in it. They're in it to win it. They really want to do this. Yeah, so even though everything may be changing around you, or the real world may be seeping their little teeth into your love story, you both are focused on not letting that destroy what it is that you have. The focus is about moving forward, expanding, growing, knowing more about each other, still being passionate, connecting with each other. I feel like you're dealing with the negativity as it comes. It may be that there is maybe a woman, a mother that may be making this hard. It could be just the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, but I don't know. I feel like you're moving forward. You're just following your heart. Yeah, I will say this, Scorpio, you don't know what the future is going to bring, okay? But you do know that you want this person in your life. You want to build something. You feel like there is permanent energy here, even though you don't know what's coming. All you know is that you're clear on how you feel. You're clear on how you feel, and you know that you want to focus right now on building this relationship into something bigger, and making some sort of commitment to do that. That you do know for sure. This person may be a little bit emotionally standoffish at one point. I feel like as you move forward, though, they'll open up more and more. Um, it's really because I want to say that things have been too easy. Or you may have rejected them in the past. They just want to do what's fair. And really, it's interesting because this relationship is driven by emotion, and they're a little bit hesitant to follow just emotion because it doesn't have like a sturdiness to it. It isn't like oh, I know this person wants to be with me because they told me. It's more like you're just following emotion, kind of like that let's see what's going to happen energy. Yeah, but even though you don't know what's happening, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not. It's like you're going to figure it out together and heal together. But you have to have faith. And I feel like both of you are going to waver from time to time, and you have to be there to support each other to get through it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you've made the choice. You've made the choice that you feel happy here, and that's what's calling you. The whole point is you keep getting dragged to this person because they make you feel good. And to you, you're like, well, that's important, that I feel that way. That's important that I care about someone in this way. And I'm not going to let other people or ego or fear stop me from doing that. So that's where you are moving forward. You're just following your heart and how you feel. They seem a little bit directionless. I feel like they're a lot on and off, or sometimes you feel they care, sometimes you don't. Um, they're just a little bit on and off. It's not. It doesn't feel bad to me. It's like they don't. They're trying to be in control. They're trying to. They're trying to create something in their vision instead of just going with the emotional flow. It doesn't mean that they're not there though, like in the heart. It just looks like they're trying to control the situation. Um, they're not really open yet as much as you. You've kind of made the decision. They're a little bit hesitant. Um, but I do feel like they have chosen you. Regardless, they have chosen you. Um, and you're just going to continue to build from here. It's worth the investment. It just feels like this is a bump in the road. And now that you have found that kind of dedication for what it is that you want, you're going to try to hold on to it. Or on the other side, this could be too much for you to deal with this person, depending on the background, and you're deciding to look for love elsewhere, because you don't want to start this again. It could be either or, okay? But just know that there is love here. There is love here, for sure. There's a desire to be with each other, not just one with the other, but each other. Okay. Compassion and empowerment. Yeah. Love has to overpower everything here, okay? It's like the connection, the love, the drive to nurture and care for each other. That's what drives this relationship. That's what's going to make it work. So if you're not receiving or giving that, then it's not going to work. There has to be a balance of both of you doing that with each other. It has to have that equal type of love in order to work because of the challenges that are going to come up. So it's like it has to have a healthy balance, in other words. Okay, Scorpio? So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.